Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1982 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Detroit Tigers and the Oakland A's at the Oakland Coliseum. On the mound for Detroit is Tom Filer, whose record is 9-4 with a 3.59 ERA. And pitching for the A's today is Rick Langford, whose record is 10-14 with a 3.92 ERA. Okay, we've put two wins together, winning Game 1 over the A's yesterday, 6-3. Rosie pitched just good enough to get the win. He went 5 innings, went into the 6th, and then he kind of fell apart, loading the bases. And then our bullpen, as they've been doing all year, dug out of that hole, and we ended up winning the game 6-3. Gibby had his 21st home run. He's got home runs in back-to-back ball games. And we go into today's game, half game up. If you take a look at the standings here real quick. Whoop, there's the National League. Half game up on the Yankees. And we still have a game in hand. So I feel good about where we stand. And if we can keep our pitching on the same track as the first two games, now that we're in a 4-man rotation, then maybe we'll be able to hang on. I was feeling like we were maybe losing control of the season, but we've worked our way back into first place. And so let's see what we have going on today. We have Tom Filer on the mound. The current A's lineup is batting .222 against him. It's only 10 plate appearances, so not a lot to go on there. We do not have our closer, Weaver, available, nor do we have our right-handed setup man available. So Tom Hume will be in line for the right-handed save if we get that far. Or we could go to Brian Kelly, who I do have some faith in, although he's a starter. I think we could bring him in, and he would maybe mow some people down. So a tight spot for right-handers. Here's our lineup. Same as yesterday, we're going back to the well. Again, Whitaker, Hatcher, and Murray are all listed as tired, and we're going to force them into the lineup and have them play until their arms fall off. So, same lineup as yesterday. Okay, here is today's lineup. It is sponsored by Not Your Status Quo, who are in the middle of a series on the Boba Fett TV show on Disney. So take a look here at the end of the video today. We'll have a link to this video where you can see what's next in this series on Boba Fett. Okay, here's the lineup for today for the Detroit Tigers versus Rick Langford. We're going to go ahead and put the game log up so you can see how they're doing in their last 20 ball games. Batting leadoff in right field is Eddie Miller. Batting second, oh crap, sorry about that. Batting second at second base is Sweet Lou Whitaker. Batting third at third base is Mickey Hatcher. Batting cleanup in left field is Kirk Gibson. Batting fifth at first base is Eddie Murray. Batting sixth and catching is Lance Parrish. Batting seventh in center field is Andre Dawson. Batting eighth and DHing is Kevin Bass. And batting ninth, playing shortstop, is Alan Trammell. Okay, let's take a look at Rick Langford, making his 34th start of the season already. They must be in a 4-man rotation. 10-14 record, a 3.92 ERA. He's thrown 229 2/3 innings pitched, 106 strikeouts. Opponents are batting .262 against him. 7 complete games, 3 shutouts. And look at this, he's a 2-pitch pitcher without a fastball. His fastball, according to this, tops out around 83 miles an hour. But he's got that spitball that, as James mentioned in the past, that all of the starters for Billy Martin threw up until the 1982 season. That was the last year for Billy Martin. So a really good slider and then that spitball. And He's rated an 84, and he goes to arbitration at the end of the season at age 30. We'll see if the A's elect to keep him or send him on his way. There's the defensive alignment for the A's today. We have Tony Phillips back in there at shortstop. He is our title card cover boy today. And Mike Heath doing the catching with Glenn Burke out there in left field. Mike Heath making his season debut. Okay, leading off is Eddie Miller, as you saw, struggling, batting 177 in the last 20 games. Sends a fly ball to center field, which Larry Herndon makes the easy catch on. One down. Here is Sweet Lou stepping in against Rick Langford. And he walks him on 4 straight pitches, 4 straight sliders. Let's keep an eye open for spitballs so that I know to alert the ump. Runner on first. Mickey Hatcher up. We're going to hit and run. That's what we do with Hatcher. What's Mike Heath's arm, by the way? 80, so just average. Average arm. So a ground ball to second. Whitaker safe. Only play was to first. So runner in scoring position for Gibby, who is on a little bit of a tear here. And he strikes out. All sliders. Okay, well, we go to the bottom of the first inning. Here is the lineup rundown for the Oakland A's today. Batting leadoff and DHing is Shooty Babitt. Batting second at shortstop is Tony Phillips. Batting third at first base is Joe DeSa. Batting cleanup at third base is Kevin Mitchell. Batting fifth in right field is Mike Davis. Batting sixth and catching is Mike Heath. Batting seventh in center field is Larry Herndon. Batting eighth in left field is Glenn Burke. And finally, batting ninth at second base is Jerry Remy. Tom Filer on the mound. He has been pretty damn good for us all season, but he is capable of throwing a stinker in there. He went 3 innings back on August 27th and gave up 5 runs. And he's coming off a terrible performance against the Angels, where he went 5 2/3 and gave up 6 runs. He gave up 6 runs early in that ball game, if I remember correctly, and we strung him out to 5 2/3 before we had to yank him. He's only thrown 100 pitches 2 times in the last 20 games, so not someone we can rely on to go deep. This is his 20th start of the season, 9-4 with that 3.59 ERA. Opponents are batting .275 against him, so he's given up some hits. 50 Ks. He's got that 1 complete game shutout, which was amazing. Fastball tops out at 89, and the slider is his best pitch. So a couple pitchers featuring the slider today. Let's take a look at the Tigers' defensive alignment. Same as it ever was. And Shooty Babitt, who's been terrorizing us this series and the last series, leads off the ball game. Hitting a fly ball into center field. Will it be caught? Yes, it is. Dawson makes the running catch. There is 1 down. Here's switch hitter Tony Phillips. Phillips popping it up into foul ground on the third base side. Hatcher makes the play. 2 down for Joe DeSa. And he gets jammed. Ground ball to short, and Trammell tosses him out. So a 1-2-3 inning for Filer. We go to the top of the second, no score. Eddie Murray leading off. Murray slowly coming around. Hits a ground ball to Phillips at short. There's 1 out. Next up is Lance Parrish. And Parrish Jackson, oh my gosh. I did not think he was going to get to 15 home runs, as we pointed out in an earlier game that he'd been stuck on 14 for the previous 2 seasons and 3 out of 4 years. So I was not optimistic that he was going to get another home run this season. And there we go. Home run 387 feet, his 15th on the season. Next up is Andre Dawson, and Dawson is on fire. You saw he was batting over 300 in his last 20 games. And another base hit. This one to left field. So runner on first, one down. Here's Kevin Bass. We're going to let him swing away. Dawson's been thrown out twice in a row, so we're not going to try to steal with Dawson just yet. Okay, now we will. All sliders. Where is that spitball? Now we're definitely going to send Dawson. 71% chance of success. And a slider, as you might expect, he steals second base, and that is his 11th stolen base of the season. So Dawson on second for Tram. And Trammell, only 2 hits since coming off the IL. Hits a ground ball to second, and that'll do it. So we get on the board the 15th home run of the season from Lance Parrish. We go to the bottom of the second. Kevin Mitchell leading off. Mitchell, Davis, and Mike Heath. And there is a ball that gets past Hatcher at third. Held to a single, so Mitchell on first. That's the first hit for the A's today. Mike Davis up next. And Davis popping it up on the infield between first and second. And it looks like the play is made by Murray. One down, and Mike Heath steps in. I learned this just the other day about Mike Heath. Mike Heath won a World Series with the 1978 Yankees. He did actually, they don't show it on here, but he did actually play in the playoffs in the World Series even in 1978. So he only won one World Series ring, and that was in his rookie year with the Yankees. And now you know. Ground ball to third from Heath. That could be 2. Well, they just get the lead runner at second. So Mitchell gunned down at second base. Heath safe at first. 2 down for Larry Herndon. Herndon having a good year, batting .291 with 9 home runs. And Filer strikes him out. Okay, we go to the top of the third. 1-0 Detroit, and it's the top of the lineup with Eddie Miller leading off. A ground ball to second. I thought that might get through. But Miller's getting no lucky breaks right now. 1 out. Lou up next. And Whitaker hits a lazy fly ball to right. 2 down. Here's Mickey Hatcher. And Hatcher hits a ground ball to third. Mitchell tosses him out. So a 1-2-3 inning for Langford. We go to the bottom of the third. Here is Glenn Burke leading off. Limited duty this year, batting 2 for 6. Ground ball up the middle, gets past Trammell for a hit. The leadoff man is on. Burke likely to go. We are going to pull in Murray at first. I don't think he's going to lay a bunt down, batting .311, but you never know. Nope, he was and he threw him out. Nicely done, Parrish. Parrish is having a comeback game here as he throws out Burke, stealing second. All right, so we'll put Murray back in his regular position. Oh, it won't matter anyway. Remy hits it down the line for a double, so that caught stealing is very important right now. 30th double on the year for Jerry Remy. 1 down, runner in scoring position. Here's Shooty Babitt. Babitt 1 for 3 against Filer in his career. And there's the base hit to get it Remy in from second. Okay, well, it's all tied at 1 on the RBI single. Will Babitt be going? I would definitely say him keep the pressure on. Tony Phillips up. Well, ground ball to short. They get Babitt at second. 2 down now for Joe DeSa. Full count. Oh, and he got him on a high strike. Right at the top of the zone. Could have went either way. We'll take it. That was a fastball, too. Nicely done. We go to the top of the fourth. It's all tied at 1. Gibby leading off. Gibson does not have a hit in his career against Rick Langford. Grounding out to third. Same to be said for Eddie Murray, 0 for 5. Striking out. Oh, boy. Okay, here's Lance Parrish. He has the home run today. Drove in the 1 run. And a ground ball that sneaks past the second baseman. So Parrish has 2 of the 3 Tigers hits. And Andre Dawson is up. Dawson has the other hit. And a ground ball to second. Okay, so we strand Parrish at first. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Cleanup man Kevin Mitchell's up. Mitchell sitting on 29 home runs. A comebacker to Filer, and Filer bobbles it. Oh, boy. Okay, well, runner on first. We're not going to guard the lines here. It's too early to do that. I guess we're going to play straight away, hope for a double play. Ground ball to short in the hole. It's going to be tough. Oh, they turn 2. 6-4-3 double play. Good job by Trammell. Finding Whitaker at second there to start the double play. So 2 down. And Mike Heath steps in, second time up. And he goes oppo to right. And that'll end the inning. Good job by Filer. This is a good Filer performance. We go to the top of the 5th. We got Bass, Trammell, and Miller due up. Bass struck out the first time up. Here he hits a grounder to short. And Phillips throws him out at first. Trammell up next. Fly ball to center. Caught by Herndon. 2 down. Here's Eddie Miller. Miller struggling. Hey, he takes a walk. Second walk issued by Langford today. I think we're going to swing away here with Whitaker. Whitaker's got his average up to 257 versus right-handers. Remember, he was under 240 for a long time. So let's give him a shot to take a swing. Hey, there we go. Base hit to right field. Miller into third. And Hatcher, who's now up to 91 RBI, has a chance here to drive in another 0 for 2 on the day. 2-0 count. And a ground ball base hit through the left side of the infield. Miller scores. Hey, there's a spitball. I'll take the result of the play, though. As Tigers take the lead 2-1. Hatcher does have an outside chance of getting 100 RBI. So first and second, 2 down. 1 run in. Here is Gibby looking for that first hit. He goes to left. Get out. Off the wall. Gibson has a 2 RBI double, and it is 4-1 Detroit. I could tell by the trajectory that wasn't going to get out. That's his 14th double on the season. And the Tigers have a 4-1 lead. Most of this has been with 2 outs, right? Double, single, walk, and then so the damage has been done with 2 outs. Let's keep it rolling. Here's Eddie Murray. Murray, fly ball to right. Okay, we get 3 on the board. Toss up a curly fry. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 4-1. We got 2 righties and a lefty up. Filer only at 44 pitches. I don't know how much I trust him to go beyond the 5th, to be honest, as Herndon lines out to left. I thought that was going to fall in front of Gibby, but Gibby's playing a pretty solid left field. I think he's the only outfielder that we have that has a positive defensive WAR. Yeah, his range is a 1.5 and his WAR is 0.2. And I don't think we could say that about the other 2 positions. So, and Gibby definitely not known for being a good fielder. So we take what we can get. Here's Glenn Burke grounding out to third. 2 down. And now we have the lefty, Jerry Remy. He had a double his first time up. And he pops it up. Right to second base. Who's going to catch it? Looks like Trammell called him off. And we're going to the top of the 6th. Good job by Filer after the Tigers scored 3 runs to shut the A's down. Let's take a look at the in-game stats. Player of the game so far. Parrish 2 for 2 with the home run. And he's up right now. I think he's maybe the leader in the clubhouse. Although Gibson with the 2 RBI. I think he's got the go-ahead RBI. That looked like ball 4 for sure. It was close. He had to take a cut. So Parrish grounds out to short. 1 out. Andre Dawson popping it up to first. DeSa makes the catch. Langford up to 91 pitches. Kevin Bass, I noticed when we looked at his game log, guy hasn't had a walk in 20 games. Not a patient hitter. Although he's batting .275 in his last 20. I don't project him to be our right fielder next year. I'm hoping Glenn Wilson will take that position back. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. We've got Babitt, Phillips, and DeSa. So this is where we need to keep an eye on Filer. I mean, he hasn't thrown very many pitches. But we've got a switch hitter and a couple. I mean, it gets a little dicey right here. You can see they've already had success today. Oh, I'm looking at the Tigers lineup like a moron. And Babitt gets a base hit. Okay, so here's Phillips and DeSa. Now Phillips is batting .283 versus righties, so we're going to bring in a lefty. And that lefty is going to be George Capizzello. Cappy's been the man. We already know this. 1.32 ERA so far this season. Opponents have been .214 against him. Lefties have no chance. Righties do marginally better, but not much. So Cappy's in the ball game. We take out Filer with the lead. We got Babitt on first. I'm not worried about a stolen base. That run doesn't mean anything. Let's get Phillips, who bats .217 versus lefties. And Babitt does steal second base. That is his 21st stolen base. Here's Tony Phillips then. Oh, no, 3-1 count, and he walks him. That's what Phillips does well. He'll work a walk. Joe DeSa up, batting .159 versus left-handers. 2-2 count, and he strikes him out, as he should. Okay, so now what do we do here? Kevin Mitchell, I think, could crush it off of George Capizzello. Oh, man. Because I want Cappy to face Davis for sure. Oh, God, this feels terrible. Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to go for it. One swing in the back and tie it up. Here we go. Full count. Oh, it wasn't even close. You know what? I'm okay with that. I don't like the bases being loaded. But I'll take my chances with Mike Davis over Kevin Mitchell. Okay, so here we go. We're playing back. We're going to try to turn 2 here. 2-0 count. Ouch. Oh, he pops it up into foul territory. Murray makes the play. Good job. Okay, now, we are short on right-handers. I think we need to leave Hume as a possibility. Oh, shit. Did we bring in Petrie here? No, we got to bring in Brian Kelly. Oh, God, he'll walk somebody, though. We have nobody good to choose from. We're going to pull in. We're going to trust Jerry Euger. Oh, God, this feels horrible. We're going to bring in Jerry Euger. Take a look at him real quick. You can see here he's got a career high in innings pitched in the majors. He's not horrible. He does walk more than he strikes out, but despite that, he is reliable. Is he a ground ball pitcher? Yes. Okay. Mike Heath, 0 for 2 today, 0 for 2 on the season. This is an important pitch right here. 1-2 count. Oh, base hit to right field. Phillips will score from second, and it's 4-3 with Larry Herndon coming to the plate. Definitely their best batter. Batting 198 versus right-handers. He's got power. I mean, we just have to pitch to him. This is tough right here. Here we go. 1-2 count. Ground ball to first. Murray steps on the bag, and we get out of the sixth with the lead. It could have been worse. As we go to the top of the seventh, we need to do some more work here. As Trammell, looking for his first hit today, steps in, and there's a base hit. Nice, easy swing into right. Do we want to go for 2? We do not. Nice try. We are going to try to drop down a bunt. We know that Miller is really not capable of much right now. So we're going to try to get Trammell. We'll try to sack Trammell to second. Miller, not a bad bunter. Lays down a solid bunt to third. Trammell safe at second. And look at this. They're bringing in Dan Schatzeder. Schatzeder's making his 51st appearance. He was their closer this year, but when we switched to the September call-ups, they moved Dave Beard, a rookie, never pitched before in the majors, to the closer's role, and they've moved Schatzy down into the setup role. So you see here, he's done a great job. 46 strikeouts in 84 innings pitched, no spitball. He's not happy here, though, as you might imagine, getting your closer's role taken away. So now Whitaker up. Whitaker does hit lefties well. 0-2 count. Oh, Schatzy pulls the string. It's going to be up to Mickey Hatcher to get that run in. Hatcher had a big hit early. Ground ball up the middle, and it will be play made by Remy. So we go to the bottom of the seventh. Got Jerry Euger still in there. Hatcher just batted. So we're going to take Hatcher out. We're going to bring in defensive replacement Guy Solars. Shore up the left side of our infield. And Glenn Burke will lead off against Jerry Euger. Oh, he hits him. Come on. This is bad. Now he's going to steal for sure. So we've just got to play the odds. Let's bring in the creeper, Paul Gibson. This guy is hanging outside your window, taking a look, seeing what's going on. But he also is capable of getting double play here, unless Burke is going, which I would imagine he would be. Oh, come on! Was that a pitch out? So that's the tying run right there, and he will easily score. There's nothing we can do about that. All right, now Remy's going to steal. Nope, striking him out. Tony Phillips. There's the stolen base. That's the go-ahead run. Pass ball. I mean, what can I do, really? Right? I mean, this is the moguling setting in. We got to pull the infield in. That's all we can do. Now there'll probably be a balk. Ground ball to third. And to get Remy at the plate. All right. Well, we got to go do the best option that we have, which is Tom Hume. And Hume is not great. But there's really nothing we can do now. There we go. So we've blown it here. We blew the lead. Gibson, Paul Gibson, that is, just didn't have a chance. We go to the top of the 8th. We lose the win opportunity for Filer, but he was on the verge of losing it. It was going to happen either way. I mean, there's nothing we were going to be able to do about it. We just got to pretend that we're starting even and see if we can't get something good going here as Murray hits the ball to center field, 2 outs. And Parrish flies out to left. We don't have Hatcher now either at third. I mean, that was the right play to try to protect that lead, but all in all, there was really nothing we were going to be able to do about it. And, I mean, we need Hume to get through these. We don't have much to go on after Hume. So we bring him out for the second inning as he hits a ground ball to Solars. There we go. There's one down. Mike Heath up next. Striking out. 2 Ks for Hume. I like this Hume. And then Larry Herndon. That looks like ball 4. But Herndon was swinging. And we're going to the 9th. We got to get some runs here. We cannot go to the last at bat because we do not have a shot then. We need Dawson to come through and do something here. He does not hit lefties well. Batting only .211 as a right-hander, which is just stupid. There's a base hit to right. Okay, so there we go. Now, Bass is not a good hit-and-run guy. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Barbaro is an 80 contact. Jody Reed is an 89. Do we bring in the rookie to hit and run? Hojo, absolutely no chance. Marky Wags, 74. Oh, wow. Wow, Wagner's down to a 72 rating. He has not played since Trammell has come back. So, you know what? We're gonna buck convention here. We're gonna bring in Jody Reed to hit and run. It's weird. We could bunt here, couldn't we? But we're gonna hit and run. That's what we're gonna do. Here we go. Jody Reed, no hits yet. Oh, he popped it up. God bless it. Well, now we're screwed. So I tried to get clever. It didn't work. Trammell strikes out. A swing and a miss, actually. And that allows Dawson to get his second stolen base today. Unbelievable. Trammell, what a terrible year for Trammell after coming off his Tigers MVP season last year. Well, he does a good job hitting it to the right side, moving Dawson into scoring position. Miller has no shot. And we don't have anybody else to play the outfield, do we? Nope. We've got nobody. So this is a sunken ship right here. Yep. Well, he made contact. I suppose that's something. Well, this sucks. Not a lot we can do here. Hume has already pitched 1 1/3 innings. We are grateful for that. Now, I mean, I guess we bring in Brian Kelly and over Petrie. Brian Kelly, he's had a couple rough outings, right? But all in all, as a rookie, he's been pretty solid for us. He walks a lot more than we like, but he strikes out a ton of people too. So here's Glenn Burke. He got hit by a pitch to start that rally. That ended up scoring the tying run. That awesome screwball that Kelly has. That's one of the best pitches we've seen on the team. That gets Burke to fly out to center. We're going to guard the lines with Jerry Remy. Try to avoid an extra base or a triple. There we go. Awesome screwball. That is the go-to pitch. Although they're getting good. Oh, no! Come on! There is no way. There's no way that is possible. A fly ball to center field that Dawson boots into a two-base error in the bottom of the ninth inning, and there's nothing we can do about it now, folks. We got to pull the outfield in. We can't walk Babitt because Babbitt's speed will prevent a double play, right? Shit, that's the right thing to do, though. So we're going to intentionally walk Babitt. Then we're going to go to a lefty because we know Phillips does not hit lefties well. So Dave Rucker, he's our setup man or our lefty save guy. There's nothing we can do, but we've got to at least try. We need every win right now. Going to pull the outfield in case there's a base hit. Tony Phillips betting $2.15 versus left-handers. Not much of a chance at a double play. A ground ball to second. Yeah, okay. We get the second out. And now Joe DeSa's up. Now, DeSa betting 167 versus left-handers. The odds are still highly against us right now. I mean, I know this looks great with a left-hander, but like a two-base error doesn't happen for no reason at all. A pass ball, a wild pitch, something's going to happen here. Fly ball to right. What happened? There was 2 outs, right? How did they win? There was nothing I could do. Look at that. You cannot tell me this game is not fucking flawed. There was 2 outs. You're telling me the outfielder made an error? I did everything right that inning, and there was still nothing that I could do to win that ball game. Oh, man. That is total fucking bullshit. We'll take a look and see what the play was. Let's pull up the game recap right now. What a bunch of fucking horseshit. Fielding error on the right fielder, Miller. 2 outfield fly balls dropped. Unbelievable. I mean, we're going to look back on that, and that is going to cost us the season right there. I mean, you cannot tell me that this game is not flawed in that way. What a bunch of horseshit. I would have rather have been a pass ball or a wild pitch, even a fucking balk. I would have been like, okay, but not 2 fly balls dropped in the outfield in the same inning with the game on the line. Okay. I'm okay now. Yeah, we still have a half game lead, but I mean, honestly, who gives a shit at this point? Let's take a look at the National League, though, out of curiosity. The Mets hold a 3-game lead over St. Louis. Let's take a look at the headlines. And there's nothing to say here. Yeah, of course. No one's going to print that. It's a conspiracy by Baseball Mogul 21. We're not even going to... They somehow wiped it from the newspapers. So we go right to the transactions. Unbelievable. Richard Dawson of the White Sox is going to miss 6 days. And Gary Maddox of the Phillies is out for 4 days. Let's pull up the box score. This game is going to haunt us this year for sure. I mean, player of the game, Dawson had that. I mean, the pitcher made an error. Had three errors in the ball game, and all of them cost us. I don't even know. I'm pissed off right now. I guess let's give it... We can't give it to Dawson because he dropped the fly ball in the ninth. That negates everything. We're going to give it to Parrish. We're going to play the game to Parish. He hit the home run. Gibby had a double. That's nice work. Filer's error led to him being pulled. And when that happened, the game did everything within their power to give us that loss. I don't really blame any of our relievers except for the creeper, Paul Gibson. That's his nickname. It's the creeper. Dan Schatzeder gets the win. Going 2 2/3 innings. And you know what? I mean, the hit batter. I mean, remember to start off the inning, the hit batter, the stolen base. I mean, they had 3 stolen bases on Parrish. It's frustrating. Well, anyway, here's the link to the Boba Fett for Not Your Status Quo, and you can check out one of their playlists over here as well. At any rate, that's good for today. We'll be back tomorrow with Game 3 of the 4-game series. Until then, everyone, have a great night.